new box showed up yesterday from Avian Guitars. Avian Guitars is everything you would want in an amazing, cool, boutique acoustic guitar. They are unbelievable designs, they're great materials, they're great construction, and they're unlike anything you've ever seen. Now, the biggest variable for them most of the time when you talk about them is that they are made in China. Now, this is the second one that I've owned. The first one I owned is a Dove 3A. It's a beautiful guitar, very cool, sounds awesome, has a tiny, skinny little neck, very cool guitar. I want to open this one up, and this is the Skylark. So I want to show you guys exactly what this guitar is like, and I want to do it in the most honest and direct way I can, which means opening it in one shot or as few shots as possible. So if this guitar needs any work out of the box, you'll see it. So if it needs any truss rod adjustments, which that's what the first one I had, and that's pretty normal, but that first Dove that I had needed some adjustments to the truss rod. Not the end of the world. You'd be surprised which brands and for which amount of money need lots and lots of work to get them good. Okay. I can see it. I can see just the cool cases that they do. These like wedding dress looking tuxedo, black and white. So check that thing out. You can kind of see the texture on that. Just a very cool case. And so I'll open it this way so you can see it. There we go. Ooh, okay, it's all wrapped up with saran wrap. But that is a really, oh boy. This is a really pretty guitar. I can feel the neck profile, even through the saran wrap, is very similar to the other one that I had, which is a very, very thin neck. Oh, cool. This has the headstock that you can see through as well. Oh, cool. So this has some design features that the other one did not. There's this really cool inlay all around the fingerboard that is so cool. So, I'm gonna pull it up to tune. Let me start. Whoa! That was a bridge pin popping out from not being seated correctly. Alright, so here it is all tuned up. So these are my actual first impressions. I mean, you saw me. This is literally the first, wow, that's really comfortable and balanced. Look at that. That's really cool. The cutaway is super cool and very different. Now, I know Avian's been around for a couple of years, but this is the first that I've seen one in person. The body is a little smaller than I thought it was going to be, which it feels really comfortable. The first thing that my eyes caught that I think is super, super, super cool is this gloss. So on the fretboard extension, it's really dark ebony. It comes out, there's this inlay all around it as well. Looks like maple or some really white wood is inlaid in here. Now, the curve right here of this fingerboard extension is gloss, and it's beautiful, and it like catches the light. It's very cool. You can see the string shining in it. I'll have to get a picture of that perspective of it. The other thing that's really cool, a really cool design aesthetic, is that headstock there where you can see through it. So I'll put, so you can see it through you can see my shirt through it. So similar to the Avian Dove, it's a 3-piece neck. It is mahogany and looks like walnut or rosewood. It's very light rosewood if it is. And then it's also African mahogany back and sides. Really pretty guitar. It kind of reminds me of Tacomas or Walden, when you have those guitars that have like a sound hole up here, or they're just there's like a tightness to the mid-range and a lack of volume. They're not as loud, but they're more pushed in the mids. But this guitar is really playable. Now, one thing I want to do is I want to change the strings. I'm particular. I want to change the strings because when I did change the strings on the Dove 3A, it really changed. And it's pretty much every guitar company that sends you a guitar, you change the strings to something you like, and it will sound better and it will feel more comfortable and more like what you're looking for. I'm super excited about this guitar. This is a very cool thing. So let me see if I can see anything in this serial. So it says handmade in China, Avian Guitars. This is a Skylark 2A. It's got a serial number in there. SKM136. I don't know what that means. But yeah, so it's cool. You can see the bolt. So the bolt for the neck and the fingerboard extension looks glued on this one. I think on the Dove, it wasn't actually... I don't think the fretboard extension was glued down. Maybe double-sided tape or something. But let me open the case real quick and see if there's an end pin in there. There should be. Yes, there is. Oh, what else? Oh, it's a key for the case. Okay. So yeah, so here's the our big. I like that they leave them. It's the right size, so you don't have to modify it if you'd put a pickup in it, which is a pretty handy thing. Oh, but it's a little loose, a little small. So with that, I'll put a little piece of masking tape on it or some beeswax. I think this one is going to need some masking tape. So those are my first impressions of the Avian Guitars Skylark 2A. Very cool, very unusual design. Has a really unique voice. This is not a full-blown review. That'll come in a couple weeks once I live with this guitar and I really kind of get my head around what it is great at and what it, what's good about it, what's bad about it, and if you're in the market, if you should buy it. There will be an affiliate link down in the description below, and if you use that, I get a small commission. These are really cool guitars, and I don't put my name on things that I don't like and I don't trust. So anyway, cool guitars, check them out, and make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss the full-blown review when it comes out here soon. Thanks for watching. I'm Jeremy. I'll see you later. It's a good sounding guitar.